All right, let's talk about flat Earth. It's kind of an interesting, perhaps silly, theory of all the things to believe in, potentially look at. We're just going to go over a couple of quick points that they make and what the scientific rebuttal is, just to give everybody kind of an idea, maybe a semi-understanding. So for them, the horizon looks flat. They argue that because the horizon appears flat to the naked eye, that it must be flat. The Earth is so large that its curvature isn't easily visible at ground level, and from high altitudes or space, the curvature is unmistakable. They say that the no observable curvature. Say that 4 times fast. Flat earthers claim that the distant objects are visible when they should be hidden by the curvature. However, atmospheric refraction can bend light, making distant objects appear visible. Laser and long-distance photography experiments confirm curvature, meaning that they use lasers and that type of stuff to show that, like, the laser isn't lining up straight on, it's moving around, etc. Water always finds its level. They argue that oceans would split off on a curved surface. Gravity pulls water toward the center of the mass, creating a spherical shape, and this is why planets and moons are found. So, based on that, they're stating that gravity is essentially what pulls everything in and holds everything in place. They claim that NASA fakes space images, which I've done some deep dives on some of the videos and podcasts and things like that. There are some very suspicious things in this field as to, like, why things are gone, why things they don't have, why things are missing, if things are so important. I think maybe it leans more towards us versus Russia in the space race than maybe necessarily the Earth being flat and wanting to, like, win that battle and not let them win that. Definitely something for you guys to look into, maybe something to look at in the future. They claim that everything's CGI. Obviously, they say it's not. And then they also say that for airplane navigations, that pilots don't account for the curvature when flying. Modern aircrafts, however, use GPS and internal navigations that do account for the Earth's curvature. And that's why long distances reflect the curvature. It's definitely an interesting thing. I know they also argue that the reason the water doesn't fall off is because of things like Antarctica basically creates an ice wall that keeps it from falling off. I don't know what this is, but it's definitely kind of an interesting one. Definitely maybe go into further detail on the NASA stuff if you guys are interested. Start of a new series. Let me know what you guys think and what other topics you'd like to hear about.